This is the Scorpio full moon reading for Gemini. Gemini, what needs to come up and be released for healing, transmutation, so that you can morph and rebirth into who you were meant to be, and what energy can aid in the harvest that you were trying to manifest? Okay, that dropped right out. Okay, Gemini, let's see. How are you feeling under this Scorpio moon? What are your emotions like so far? What are you thinking? Because I know you're thinking. That mind never turns off. What are you feeling? What's your energy like? What's on your mind? Who are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What are you feeling? A lot of emotions that are coming up to the surface during this full moon, coming up for healing. Okay, so right now I'm pulling from my astrology deck, and this will aid in the energy in the situation that you are spending your time in, or that is most calling out to you, and that needs your full undivided attention. And then from there, I'm going to pull from, oh wow, that's very direct. I can't wait to talk about that. And then I'm going to pull from the chakra deck. The chakra deck just talks about which of our chakras are being impacted by this moon for Gemini, and what areas of your life is this particular situation causing attention to or creating tension in. So, oh, this is very telling. Okay, let's. And then lastly, I am going to also pull from the ancestor deck. And in the ancestor deck, I initially just get a message from the ancestors regarding this situation, and what is it that you need to shift in order to manifest what it is you're trying to birth, and what needs to die, as well as where could you be calling on the ancestors for their help and their assistance, and are you trying to do everything by yourself? So let's see what the ancestors have to say about this situation. And it also can be just your spirit guides if you have not created an altar or connected to your ancestors yet, or maybe you just speak to your ancestors. Maybe you're not in a space where you can actually have an altar, but just they are still connected to you and they love you all the same. All right, Gemini. So what do we have here? Okay, that jumped out. All right, so Gemini, this is a very interesting spread. We have Saturn, which, as we know right now, Saturn is in retrograde. In astrology, Saturn, I don't know why I said strategy. Maybe y'all strategizing. That doggone Gemini mind never turns off. Saturn is the planet of like masculine energy and lessons that we learned, challenges that we face, maybe setbacks. So Saturn is also retrograde right now. So retrograde is when a planet goes backwards. So we are looking at things from the opposite end of the spectrum, the opposite side of view. Gemini is something that y'all do naturally, but the rest of us, we're just playing catch up. So for Saturn to be retrograde, what part of your life is Saturn retrograde in? So we pull Capricorn, which is their ruling planet. And Capricorn is the sign of like hard work and money and being a boss and climbing up the corporate ladder, or in spirituality, Jacob's ladder, and just elevating and moving on and moving forward and moving up. So we have 10th house. These are all of Capricorn's native placements. So most of us, we're born in the time in which we have our Saturn and Capricorn. Some of us don't, but a lot of us, we're born in that time period. And the 10th house is the house of your career, your public status, and your achievements. So, Gemini, for Saturn to be coming in upside down, as far as your money is concerned and your career, you're not leaning on God enough. You are just like, I'm sorry, I may have called you a Capricorn. I meant to say Gemini. Sorry about that. You're not tapping into God. You're just going off of what you can do, what's within your power, what's within your abilities. And to get where you need to get on your journey at this time, you will need to pray. You will need to meditate. You will need to be still. You will need to be grounded, because you are desiring to bring in a lot of money and to achieve some phenomenal, great things within your career space, within your business, but you can't do it by yourself. It's great that you're hardworking and that you're strategic and that you're smart and that you're brilliant, Gemini. But none of that means nothing if you are not tapped in to the one who gave you your wits, who gives you all this divine knowledge. And as a Gemini, you're ruled naturally by Mercury, which is the messenger of the gods. So you have a lot of spiritual wisdom and insight that comes to you, but it's up to you to answer the call. It's up to you to honor it and to answer. And that is what needs to be released from you. It's just you not tapping into God. You're just like making decisions, but you're not consulting with source. You're not saying like, well, God, this is what I need. You're just like, oh, okay, I got it. Oh, okay, I'll do it. Me, 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 me. And that's not going to get you to where you're trying to be in your career, and it's not going to help you tap into generational wealth and make the money that you're trying to make and have a longevity in your business and be successful. You have to tap into God, have to tap into your ancestry, have to tap into the Orisha, the angels, all of your guides, your higher self, being still, being grounded, and just making sure that you are making the right choices. If it's the right opportunity for you, is this the right product to launch? Should you offer this service? Is this going to be the most profitable for you? Where should you be spending your most time and your energy to magnify your gifts and amplify your coin? So that is that on that, Gemini. Now, as far as the chakras go, we have the I am presence, which is the presence of God, but it's upside down. Gemini, listen. Listen. You got all this divine spiritual help available to you. Hell, you know all of this stuff because, again, Geminis are ruled by Mercury, which is the messenger of the gods. It's not enough if you don't act on it. I don't care how much wisdom you have. I don't care how smart you are, how witty and creative you are. If you don't act on it, it's not enough to have knowledge but not be wise and apply it as wisdom. Gemini, come on. This ain't all about you. Yes, you got a lot on your plate. Yes, it may look a little grim. Yes, you feel as though hard work alone should manifest what you need. Faith without works is dead. Gemini rules the magician in Tarot and its magician manifestation energy. In order to manifest, you need to be tapped into the universe, God, Source, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, the Orishas, the ancestors, the angels, all your guides. Whatever faith system that you subscribe to is an intricate part in how you manifest and how you live your life and how you yield. You're very spiritual people by nature, whether you subscribe to spirituality or religion. Geminis tend to have a very strong faith, and don't lose sight of that. Your goal is very much in reach. This 10th house card came in upright, so the career card and the business card, it came in upright. So you're going to get everything you want in your business. This bag that you're chasing, you're going to have it. But to have it, get grounded, pray, and then meditate, and get still. Act upon the wisdom that's already been shown to you. These lessons that you've already learned, you don't need to learn them again. You already mastered a lot of this stuff. Go ahead and act on it. You don't have to be so serious. This Capricorn energy is very serious, very stern. It's very... That's not you. You're more playful. You're more chill. You're more witty. Speaking of which, this crown chakra, which was, again, this is source, direct downloads, wisdom, spiritual knowledge, insight, intel, came in upside down. But play, which is a part of our heart chakra, which is laughter and fun. And as you can see, these dolphins are touching because this is the heart chakra. This is impacting your love life. Like, you're so worried about this bag that you're not, like, living up to your youthful energy and your playful Gemini children twin, Catherine Polis energy. You are just like, In order to manifest this bag that you want, you have to let your hair down. You have to let love in. Did you know that the heart chakra, this right here, it also rules finances. So when your heart is closed off, right? And people talk about the sacral chakra, but when that energy flows from cultivation from your sacral chakra and it goes up into your heart to be poured out, if your heart is closed off, money can't come in. So if you like, oh, I've been hurt and I can't focus on love right now, I'm focused on my bag. You can do both. You're a Gemini. You have dualistic energy. Use it. Use it. Love y'all. I have a Gemini moon, so don't feel bad, you guys. I'm talking to myself too. So, fussing at me as well. Use it. So in love, allow love in, and have fun. Like, go to the movies, go to the mall, go out for a night on the town, paint, watch TV, go outside and play like a kid, go swing on a swing. Anything that brings you just joy and laughter. If you have a significant other or you would like to have one, honoring yourself and like dating and courting yourself will also help manifest this energy and allow them to come into your life and into your heart space. And we are what we attract. So if you're all serious and you're stern, you're going to attract somebody who's like stuffy and boring. And you're not stuffy and boring, so you don't want nobody that's stuffy and boring. They could be about their bag, but they can also smile and laugh because you have a sense of humor. And they're going to need to be able to laugh and not take life so seriously and to balance out this energy you got going right now. So, play, date yourself, date other people, love on yourself, love on other people. It is only going to inspire you. See, this inspiration card came in upright, Gemini, which is the sacral chakra, which is feminine energy, money, creativity, and femininity, and the things that we are inspired by and that motivate us and drive us and that we would like to birth. Came in upright. So if you actually tap into God, pray and meditate, go on a date, believe it or not, you will be so inspired that you are going to have all of this Capricorn, Saturn, and 10th house energy available to you. Your bag will be yours, your generational gift will be activated, and you will have the money that you need. So, Magician, Gemini, let's not make this thing any harder than it has to be, shall we? Okay. Now, lastly, we have the Ghost Dance, which is the Ancestor card, which is coming in upside down. In my line of work, there is no such thing as a bad reading. When cards come in upside down, it's an opportunity to heal. So, we have the Ghost Dance and it's turned upside down. Now, it has a 22 on it, so you may be seeing 22 or 2s regularly. And you're a Gemini. 2 is your number, you know, dualistic and ruling 2s and things that come in 2s and in pairs and twins. So, you may be seeing a lot of that energy and you may be seeing 22. In numerology, 22 represents the master builder and just the wisdom of the ancient ones. And I'm looking at my clock on my computer as I'm recording this, and it's 2:34. So take the steps required to build. If you don't have an ancestor altar, get one. If you're not communing with your ancestors, talk to them because they have things that they want to help you bring forth, but you have to talk to them. And you have to build with them as they want to build with you. And you have to be playful about it too. It doesn't have to be such a serious thing. They have a sense of humor. God has a sense of humor. It's okay. Smile, laugh. That's how you naturally feel anyway. So the Ghost Dance, okay, comes in upside down. We're going to start with the Essence. In this card deck for the Ancestor, it has 64 cards. So it's not like my astrology or my chakra deck. I don't know all of this off of hand or off my dome. I actually have to refer to the book for this. So the Essence is pretty much the energy and the overview of the card. So for the Ghost Dance, the Essence. The Ghost Dance of the American Plain Indians united the spirits of the living with those of the ancestors to bring peace to the world. Did y'all see how the sun just shined all of a sudden? Like how bright my room got? Ancestors really, really would like y'all to talk to them, Gemini. When the ancestors are honored, they bring harmony to us. When we hold them responsible for all that is wrong with us today, they hunt us. Honor the spirits of the ancestors and receive their lessons and their gifts, this including honoring our own past lives. When it says they will hunt us when we just talk to them about the bad stuff, that's pretty much saying when we focus on a generational curse but not our gifts. There are some ancestor gifts that need to come to the surface under this Scorpio full moon, but you have to release your independence and trying to do it by yourself and not tapping into God in order for it to manifest. Now, the medicine, because this card did come in upside down. Remember I said upside down represents healing? Okay, so the medicine, what's needed to heal this energy? If you are trapped in a vicious cycle of nostalgia, mourning a lost youth, or a missed opportunity, it is time to make an altar for your ancestors. See, I didn't even read that earlier, but I already knew that they're calling you to commune with them. Please go further in your relationship with them. Collect a few photos, light some incense, offer sage, open the windows, because y'all killing me with these windows closed with this sage. Please let the energy out, let it out, of your house to release them into their destiny into the wind. Be wary of being snared in a relationship with someone from a past lifetime, as the people we loved or who have hurt us in a way have a way to reappear in our lives, and there is no learning for you there anymore. So, remember I talked about this love card, this heart chakra play card? There may be somebody who tries to come in during this full moon. This person may even be a Scorpio because it is a Scorpio full moon. In the event that that occurs, you've already learned what you need to learn from this person. The ancestors are asking for you to allow them to be released. Send them love and light, even if you don't talk to them, if you're not in the space to talk to them, and just send them on their way, because this money that you're trying to manifest, this particular person is not conducive to your well-being in order for it to manifest. Something about the way their energy impacts you is counterproductive to what it is that you're trying to birth. And that's it for this Scorpio full moon reading for Gemini.